Westlake out by him, goes up. Shot blocked though by Q. Holy cow, what a play. Hammond throws it up court. KJ touches off. Lovering down the lane. Throw it down, big man. Throw it down.
Wow, that's an exciting play right there.
55-47. For the Bullfig, drives his way down the paint, bounces off. Lovering for the two-hand slam. Oh, the drive, the draw, and the dish, and Lovering.
And there's a couple of big dunks by the big man, Lawson Lovering, as Colorado gets swept by the LA schools, losing on Thursday to USC, UCLA on Sunday. Back at the Buffalo Stampede, voice of the Buffs, Mark Johnson, a big fella out of Cheyenne, Wyoming, joining us. Tough weekend.
Right.
How do you come away from this weekend thinking about this team?
I think we started the weekend. USC, we didn't have any fight whatsoever. Frankly, we got our butts kicked. So, but the end of the weekend, we really fought against UCLA, even though we didn't get the outcome that we thought we should. I like the fight that I saw tonight.
You know, that USC game, help people understand a little bit. You know, I think fans, one thing they always ask about is, you know, how does a team come out flat like that? When you get asked that question, what do you say to them? How does a team come out and just not quite seem to have that edge?
I think it just starts probably an hour before the game starts. You know, the energy in the locker room before the game, and the warm-ups. I mean, it doesn't happen right when the whistle starts. I think it starts a couple of hours beyond that. And against USC, we just didn't have that energy going into the game, and it showed.
Can you feel that early in the game, where those teams got that, whatever you want to call it, that edge, that fight?
Yeah, first couple possessions, you can see it. And also, you can definitely see it in the warm-ups. You know, if guys are up and energetic and throwing down big dunks, or if guys are really yelling in the locker room before the game. It's pretty obvious when we don't have energy, and when we do have energy. It's just a matter of, can we have that all the time?
What have you learned about playing at this level? You know, last year your season got shortened with the injury, so Tad had said that kind of stunted your development a little bit. What have you learned about playing at this level here in your sophomore campaign?
Consistency is king, and I think this season has been very inconsistent. And I'm just realizing that the teams like UCLA, the best teams in the country, are very consistent day in and day out, and consistency with their energy is a big one. So,
what do you think when you look to your off season? What do you think this is kind of my game plan to work on for my junior year?
I think it's just refining some skills, like my free throws and my outside shooting, my finishing, and my post game.
Okay.
Of course, getting in the weight room, getting stronger, getting faster. Just refining some things, and then maybe adding a little bit to the arsenal on the offensive end.
Yeah. You and Steve are going to be best friends in the offseason.
Yes, I guess so.
The Buffaloes end up falling on Thursday to USC, and then UCLA, the fourth-ranked team, on Sunday after the UCLA game. We heard from head coach Tad Boyle.
Presented by Coors Light. Coors Light, mountain cold refreshment made to chill. Celebrate responsibly.
Losing's losing, and the feeling is the same in your stomach, and just your disgust and frustration and anger, whatever you want to call it. The litany of emotions. But there's a different feeling today after the loss than after Thursday night's loss, and. Something I talked to the players about in the locker room is that the reason that they're, I think, down and disappointed tonight is because they fought their tails off and they competed their tails off and they came up short. And that's supposed to hurt. It's supposed to have that pit in your stomach. It's supposed to feel empty. If it doesn't, there's something wrong with you, as a player or as a coach, quite frankly. But our guys fought tonight. And the feeling in that locker room on Thursday night was one more of disgust, disappointment, regret. We competed tonight. We competed against a really good team, and guys kept fighting and just didn't make enough plays down the stretch.
There's head coach of the Buffaloes after the bus fall to number 4 UCLA by 4, 60-56 on a Sunday afternoon. We continue with Lawson Lovering. Now, this game, we talk about the USC game. This UCLA game was totally different, as you kind of indicated. I mean, you guys were in there fighting with one of the best teams in America. That's the way this team wants to play every game, right?
Right. I mean, coach said that in the locker room. He said, at least we fought. Yeah. Even though we lost, at least we fought, because the USC game was, that was pathetic. So yeah, we fought.
You're battling. One thing you're learning, I asked about learning about playing at this level. It seems like every week you're battling against big monsters out there.
Right.
And being very physical. Was this as physical a game that you played in all season long?
Honestly, yep. It was very, very physical. Not many fouls were being called tonight. Kind of worked in my favor though, so I didn't stay in foul trouble. But it was very physical. But I kind of enjoyed it. I kind of enjoyed it.
So Utah's your last game. You got one game here in the regular season. Give us a thought about playing the Utes for the second time. And I know you want to finish up strong and senior day and all those kind of things.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. I think the guys are ready to go to that tournament and see what we can do. Because of course, NCAA tournament is always our goal. So I think we're very excited to get there.
Well, they call it March Madness for a reason, man. You can get to the postseason and really make things happen. It's been a lot of fun this season. Keep up the good work. You're developing. I see you coming.
Yeah.
And you got some great basketball ahead of them.
Right.
Lawson Lovering for the Buffaloes, the sophomore out of Cheyenne, Wyoming. Buffs come off the sweep to the LA schools. Get ready now for Utah coming in next Saturday here at the Event Center. We'll take a time out of the Buffalo Stampede. We're talking women's basketball coming up next.